Hi YouTubers, this is Brittbratt coming at you on Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. It is a lovely day here today, temperate weather. It's probably going to be one of the last days that's like this. Boo, but it's been nice because I've been able to go out and walk and do things outside. Yay! Okay, so let me give you my quick introduction here. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago, Illinois with Dr. Jeffrey Franza. He's a very good surgeon, one of the best in the area, and I highly recommend him and that hospital. Very good place. As you can see, I'm still in one piece. Yeah, doing very well, 2 weeks out. So this is my 2-week vertical sleeve gastrectomy update, and I'll give you my stats really quick. So my highest weight ever recorded was 320 pounds. My first day at the surgeon's consultation was 303.8 pounds, and the day of surgery my weight was 296.6 pounds. So I had lost, some weight, 24 pounds or so before surgery, okay? So as of this week, my weight is 280.4 pounds, which gives me a BMI of 48.1, and a week loss of 4.5 pounds, which puts me at a total loss of 39.6 pounds, 0.4 pounds away from 40 pounds lost. Almost at my first goal. I'll give you guys my goals later. So this is fantastic. I'm very happy. 4.5 pounds is a really good amount of weight to lose. Second week, I could have probably lost a little more. I'm not eating anything. The reason I didn't lose more weight, and I'm not going to complain about 4.5 pounds when we're talking a month out, okay? This is 2 weeks out. And the reason that I'm complaining about 4.5 pounds is because I got my period. And I tend to gain about 5 pounds during my period, a lot of weight during my period. So it's really unfortunate that I got it so soon, and the reason I'm so upset about it and didn't anticipate it, which I should have because look at my face, is because I just had my period a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago. I had it in the hospital. I actually, ever since I got my IUD put in for birth control, it has diminished my periods as far as how heavy they are, but it has lengthened them by a week. So now my periods are like 2 weeks long. Last time it was actually like 2.5 weeks long. It was insanely long last time. It actually ended and then I kind of was like patchy in the hospital. So it was really kind of funky to deal with last time. And then I came home, it dried up, and then boom, got it 2 weeks later. Exactly 2 weeks later. Got it yesterday. So that kind of sucks, but it explains why when I weighed myself on Saturday, I was 280.4. And then I weighed myself on Monday and I was 280.4. And I weighed myself today and I was 280.4. And the reason is because I got my period yesterday. My weight will not be going down until about Friday. Then it'll start coming down again. It doesn't matter how much water I drink, because I mean, I can tell you I've been drowning in water right now. Somebody had said that to me, that they feel like they're drowning. It's so true. They feel like they're drowning in water, and it does feel like at first that you are drinking so much freaking water you could barely handle it. It's getting better now. I'm able to down a 32-ounce bottle of water in like 3 hours, which is way better than before. Before it would take me almost half the day to down that much water, and now I'm able to get it down quicker, so it's good. I've already gotten in 32 ounces of water, and I'm starting on my second bottle of 32 ounces, so we're doing very well as far as water is concerned now that I'm 2 weeks out. But it doesn't matter how much water I take in. I bloat like crazy during my period, so 5 pounds. This time I didn't gain 5 pounds. I mean, how possibly could I? But I did not to lose anything all week. So like since Friday, I haven't lost anything. So I'm sure as soon as the period goes away, I bet you next week, Wednesday, I'll have another high weight to give you guys. I'm willing to bet. So, and then that's probably gonna be the end of the high weight thing, high weight loss thing. Okay, so, just to give you guys kind of an update of how I'm doing and everything like that. Pain is fine. The incisions are doing well. I'll show you. Actually, if you'd like to see my incisions, yes, would you like to? Okay, I'll show you. Don't beg, I'll show you. Okay, so here's my incisions. Not too bad. Little tiny things. Boop. So you can see some incisions from my appendectomy, but this is the drain. You can see the drain hole way down there, down here. And then, yeah, not too bad. You can see a couple of other incisions, like I said, from my appendectomy, down here. But yeah, otherwise, doing well. I'll do a quick body shot since I'm standing. So here's what I'm looking like right now. So everything's loose now. Everything's fitting loose, and everything's going very well as far as the weight loss and the body stuff is concerned. Okay, I'm actually going to look at you guys instead of the picture from now on. So that was the incisions. They're doing well. I only have pain in one of them. You can tell that's the one where he took the stomach out. I'm still having issues with that one. And I have a little bit of slight gas. It's actually really kind of annoying right now. And I'm going to talk to him about it tomorrow just to make sure that's exactly what that pain is that I'm getting, but it's gas. Okay. So that's my pain as far as that's concerned. 2 weeks out, not really having any pain except that one incision. I have a doctor's visit with Dr. Franza tomorrow, so I will see with him tomorrow on what everything's going on. As far as my exercise is concerned, I'm walking 2.5 miles a day. I have my Fitbit that I'm wearing, and I'm actually averaging like 3 miles total throughout the day, but when I actually go for a walk, I'm walking like 1.5 to 2 miles. So I'm getting in my walks. If it's not nice outside, then I'm going to a mall and walking in a mall, so I'm getting plenty of exercise, and I'm not pushing it. We're really not supposed to push it the first couple of weeks out of surgery, so I really have to wait to get cleared. But I go back to work on the 14th, and I have to be able to walk at least 3 to 5 miles at work. I'm not going to be lifting anything, but I have to be able to do that. So I can't take it too easy because I won't be ready for work then. So that's my exercise as far as that's concerned. Foods. Now, my first 2 weeks, I was on a puree full liquid diet. And not even really puree. It was just full liquid diet, which means that you can have things like cream of wheat and cottage cheese and soups and stuff like that. So that's what I was on. This is my 2-week mark, and I'm now able to eat mushy foods, soft foods like tuna and soft cheeses and scrambled eggs. I had scrambled eggs this morning, and I made them really soft. I put milk in the mix, and I did not let it sit in the pan for very long. I kept churning it to make sure it came out super mushy, and they were so delightful. And I added butter to it to add more calories because I'm supposed to be getting in 800 calories, which I am not going to get 800 calories. I've actually just the past couple of days been able to get in 600 calories, but I was getting about 200 to 300. Then I crept to 400, and now I'm finally at 600. I am not at 800, so I'm trying to find ways to get calories in. My protein shakes, I've been adding high protein almond milk and just regular milk, things like that, to sneak in the calories. So I'm working my way up to 800. But I am finally able to have like scrambled eggs. And then for lunch, I had a Tuna Creations package. It was barbecue, I think, and it was really good. I was only able to have half that package, so an ounce. And same with the egg, I was only able to eat an ounce of the egg. So where I was drinking like 3 to 4 ounces of soup, I can now have maybe 1 ounce of food. So although I'm able to eat it, it's really heavy, and I have to like back off after an ounce because then it starts to like creep up the throat, and that's no good. So that's as far as food is concerned. I'm able to have mushy stuff now. Yay! Okay. So, NSVs, and I have to mention, I am not hungry necessarily. I have head hunger, a lot of head hunger, which I'm battling with still, as I said in every video, and I will always battle it. But I do have to actually keep reminders to remind myself to eat because I'm not really that hungry. Plus, when you're drinking this much water with such a tiny stomach, you don't get hungry very quickly. So, okay. So, anyways, past food. Let's get to my NSVs, my non-surgical victories. Okay, so for a long time, I was having this insane amount of pain in my feet, and it was pretty much due to pregnancy and the feet swelling thing, and I went to Vegas and I didn't rest. It's just a plethora of things that happened that made my feet hurt so much, and even when I came down from 320 pounds to 303, my feet still hurt daily. The pain is now gone. When I wake up and I step down on the ground, it doesn't hurt like crazy anymore, which is great. I'm loving that. Another NSV, my back doesn't hurt anymore. No more spasms in my back. I used to just simple tasks of of mopping and sweeping and stuff like that. My back would just go out. I would start getting spasms, and I'd have to stop, and I'd have to like stretch my back. And not anymore. Don't have to do that anymore. Yay! It's just a little bit of weight, and it solved that problem for me. I'm now down a dress size, so I was at probably a 24 when I started this journey. Now I'm at a 22. And they fit pretty loose, you know, like they're not super tight, depending on my 22s. But the two 22s I have, one's loose, one's tight. But they both fit without giving me a muffin top. That's good. And pretty much all my clothes are pretty loose or nice fitting now. So that's great. And then the big NSV, one that I didn't think would happen so quickly. My husband, when I was about 230 pounds, because I had lost about 2 or 3 years ago, I went from 320 pounds before my daughter. This is before my daughter. I went from 320 pounds down to about 230 pounds. I was able to lose about 100 pounds by myself. Nutrisystem. And that's when we got engaged. And he gave my engagement ring. And then I ballooned back up to about 275. I had my daughter at 275. Well, I got pregnant at 275. And I ballooned back up to like 320, 325. Probably 320. I cannot remember. But 320 when I had her. I came back down to 300 pounds, went back up to 320, came back down 300 pounds. The ring has not come off my finger since he gave it to me at 230 pounds 3 years ago. Let's go. It came off. It's off. I'm guessing the swelling, the water weight in my hands and stuff kept that ring on. It probably would have come off if I had just maybe lost another 20 pounds, it would have come off. So the ring is off now. Now that I'm 280, ring popped right off. Fantastic! On top of the fact that ring needs to be repaired. One of the gemstones came off, and it needs to be repaired, and it came off a while ago, and I have yet to be able to take it off. So now I get my ring fixed, and I'll be able to put it back on, and it comes off and comes back off. So that's a big one. I didn't think I was going to be able to get that off till I was like 230 pounds. I was expecting another 100 pounds to go before I could get it, but no, it came right off. That's a big one for me. So yay, NSVs. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know what my next goal, my goal that is going to be coming up here. My pre-pregnancy weight is 270 pounds, and that's what I want to see my next goal. I'm not expecting to get there in a week. I'm not expecting to get there in 2 weeks. I don't know when I'm going to get there. I just know that's my goal. So my goal is 2 pounds a week. If I exceed that goal, yay. If I don't, I'll have to work harder and figure out what I'm doing. But my goal is 2 pounds a week. And so I should be able to get there in a couple of weeks, but I'm willing to bet that I'm going to be losing another 4 pounds. So I might be seeing it in 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll see. But that's my first goal. 270 pounds, which is also my 50 pounds down mark. So 270 pounds from 320, it's 50 pounds. So yeah, that's my first couple of goals, and I'll be achieving them soon, I hope. So anyways, as far as like depression and stuff like that is going, the first week I couldn't say I was depressed necessarily. I was pretty chipper, but I was not feeling it. Even the second week, up till now, I should say. It's not depression or regret. It's a little bit of sadness, because you go into these stores and you smell all the stuff and you can't eat any of it. And it's just kind of sad that you're sitting there with your broth when you're like walking, when you're walking past a restaurant and you're smelling all this stuff that you can't eat. And you're not going to be able for a while. And and in the end, when I said before, it's breaking a habit. It's a really bad habit. My eating habit is bad, and I'm breaking it, and it's not going to be fun. This isn't going to be fun at all. This just forces me to do it. So it's just like forcing me to break it, whereas before I would be like, meh, I'll have a burger, So this is forcing me to face temptation and break it. So my husband's been kind of weird about eating in front of me, and I keep telling him to do it. I'm like, you have to be able to eat in front of me. I cannot tell you can't eat in front of me because I had the surgery. It's not your fault that I had the surgery, and now you have to eat with discomfort. I chose to have the surgery. I knew the consequences. Eat in front of me. I have to be able to stand it anyways. I have to be able to have people eat food I can't eat in front of me and be able to deal with it. So I tell him this all the time. He feels guilty, and I'm like, please stop feeling guilty. And on top of the fact that now that I can have mushy food, I'm actually kind of okay with it. Like, I'm like, well, now I'm actually very happy because I get to eat actual food now. Whereas before I couldn't eat anything, and it was actually more annoying because I just couldn't eat anything. And now actually I can have something. So I'm actually feeling like satisfied. Like before it was just like a sick feeling because I'm eating lots of soup and drinking lots of water. Now I am actually feeling like I had my eggs and I feel not like satisfied as before, but like I feel fulfilled. Like I was able to eat something that I liked and I was satisfied and I was done. And I'm like, that's good. And that makes me very happy about the mushy stage. Is that I can deal with tuna and scrambled eggs and cottage cheese and things like that. I can have mushy vegetables, mushy fruit, which I'm not going to try and push. But I can eat avocado again, which I've been like dying for some avocado. I'm only allowed about a tablespoon a day of avocado, but I am allowed to have it. So it's they just don't want me to take up a lot of room with avocado. They said they'd rather me focus on proteins and stuff, but I can have it if I so wish. Ooh. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, but yes, I am doing very well. Can't complain. Taking my vitamins like a good girl. I cannot wait till I can stop, take out these vitamins for other things because I cannot stand these stupid calcium 2 things. But that's okay. I'm dealing with it. I hope everybody else is doing well. I'm waiting to hear back from some other people. I know they had their surgery recently, and I'm hoping that they post a video soon so we can all see how they're doing. Otherwise, I hope everybody is doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.